my name is Boyd McMakin and I'm with PPL Motorhomes in Houston, Texas. We're here in our RV Parts Superstore, and today we're going to be talking with Tommy Doyle from Camco Manufacturing about the RhinoFLEX Sewer Hose lineup that they have. Let's go ahead and go into the conference room and let's look at the product and talk to Tommy. Today we're going to be talking about the RhinoFLEX Sewer Hose Kit and all the fittings that go with it. We're joined today by Tommy Doyle with Camco Manufacturing, and he's going to go over all the things that are in this kit and what makes it a good sewer hose solution for dumping your RV. Thanks for joining us, Tommy. What can you tell us about the main kit here?
The main kit is all-inclusive of everything you need to dump your holding tank. It has 15 foot of hose, the holding tank end, and the dump end for the dump station. It's made out of a polyolefin plastic configuration, which makes this hose stronger than your normal traditional vinyl sewer hose. The feature out of that also is that you can expand it and retract it or compact it, and it stays where you put it. The ends swivel so that you've got an opportunity to take any bind out of the sewer hose when you're putting it from your RV to the dump tank.
We've got a dump site outside here, and I know that that's a good feature because I've seen a lot of customers go out and try to dump, and they're always trying to twist their sewer hose up to their fitting to attach it so it doesn't blow off. And by these fittings swiveling, you don't have that problem. You can put it up to your sewer hose connection and just connect it without a problem.
Another feature we have is, as you can see, this end goes to the dump station and has different threaded fittings to be able to match up to whatever size dump station there is, whether it be 4 inches or 3 inches.
Right.
We have an elbow here that is a see-through elbow, not clear but see-through, so that you can tell when you're finished dumping and when you can stop running
Take
water
the hose off at that point. Yeah, that's a good feature because a lot of times when you're dumping your holding tank, you want to know when all the waste has been dumped out of the tank, and with this translucent fitting you can actually see that the water is getting clear at that point, so you can go ahead and rinse the hose at that point and go ahead and disconnect it after you see that all the waste is through the hose. So that's definitely a good feature also.
As far as for storage, once you're done, another feature of the polyolefin is that it will actually contract up to 45 inches, so you've got a lot less sewer hose to deal with when you're trying to store it.
So you have let me understand, at this point we have a 15-foot sewer hose. This hose could expand up to 15 foot, but when you get ready to store it, it will compact back down to 45 inches.
That is correct. It
will easily fit into a bumper or into your sewer compartment or wherever you want to store the hose, so it is compact.
To help store it, you're able to take this piece off, which allows this end of it, the elbow, to be the same diameter as the sewer hose itself, so that it fits in a 4-inch bumper.
So on all the trailers that we have out on our lot currently, we usually have 4-inch bumpers out there on the lot, and some of the fittings extend a couple extra inches here that are on the market, and it won't allow them to fit into that 4-inch bumper.
Correct.
But in this hose and this setup, you can actually store this in the bumper, correct?
Mm-hmm. That is correct. We also supply caps for this so that you don't have any little residual waste leakage once you get ready to store it. We supply a cap for each end that just simply goes in. And it also is good, not everybody stores their sewer hose in their bumper. Sometimes they put it in their storage compartment. So that just keeps any kind of leakage from
running off into the compartment and so forth. So basically with a 15-foot kit, from what I understand, you can buy one kit. It's going to come with your 15-foot hose. It's going to come with the fitting that goes into the dump site and the fitting that attaches to the motorhome, along with the caps for storage so you don't have leakage at that point. So this is a single kit that should take care of all your needs. But the only thing that this won't do, it won't extend past 15 foot. So if you have a dump site that's further than 15 foot away, what Camco has came up with in the RhinoFLEX line is an extra 5-foot extension.
Basically, all you do is you take this off of your trailer or of your motorhome, and this extension comes with a fitting that just simply goes to the bayonet end, tightens down, and that's all it takes
to extend that to 15.
And then this goes back up to the holding tank.
To the holding tank. So you're going from 15 foot at this point to 20 foot. And if you needed to extend that again, you could go to 25 foot and so forth. It's just a little bit more difficult at that point to push the waste out. All the fittings that you see here, all the different parts and fittings, Camco also offers all of these fittings separately in their line, from the fitting that fits onto the outlet that's on your motorhome or your trailer, to the fitting that actually fits onto the sewer hose that's at the park or wherever. Another thing that they offer is a Y that is going to allow you to tie two of these sewer hoses together and then go into one to dump at that point. One of the benefits of this is on some larger fifth wheels and trailers, you have a dump site that's up front, a dump valve and fitting that's up front of your trailer, also one in the back, and then you have to actually find a way to get two sewer hoses into one dump fitting. And that's what this clear or translucent connector allows you to do. It allows you to tie both of them together and then also see the waste whenever it's running into the sewer hose, so you know when the hoses are clean at that point also. Another thing that Camco has came up with that helps is they've introduced a couple of rubber replacement grommets here. Over time, the sun breaks down the rubbers or deteriorates the rubbers, and it actually allows you to replace these without having to replace the end of the hose. So if you ever get a little bit of leakage or anything here, you do have a way that's very inexpensive to fix the leaking problem that you have. So everything that we have here is what a consumer would need or want to actually dump their motorhome.
That's correct. It's all inclusive, everything they need.
And this is just a great kit overall. It's available online or in our parts store here in Houston, Texas. Tommy, appreciate you coming in, and it's a great product, and thanks for bringing it to us.
You're welcome.